Hello. Welcome back to our U.S. Navy 1890 campaign, Ways of Steel. In the last episode, we started some pretty major construction projects. We got some new destroyers on the way, we got carriers on the way, some replacement battleships for our Arizonas, which are costing us a lot of money, and they're going to be over 30 years old when we finally retire them for the most part. And we got a little bit of tension going on in the world, but nothing very specific or major at the moment. We're just going to start clicking the button here and see what we get. So I noticed today, oh, hang on, what do we got here? Let's see, Russia and Japan are still fighting, but I did notice today that I was at like 106 subscribers, which is just really, really cool. I never thought I'd have 10 subscribers, and here I am with like 106. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who follows, anyone who watches, even if you don't follow, you just happen to be watching. I appreciate you so much. They want us to make more destroyers. Well, we're gonna get on that. Oh man, the angled flight deck. That would have been cool, but not something we can do right now. Maybe we can upgrade the enterprises with that. Oh, we got shortages of equipment. Oh, we have more submarines in construction than our industry can handle. Construction delays are likely. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that before. We do have a lot of subs being built, but they should be done here in just a minute. So we'll see what we get. All right, we're getting back into the warnings about our money situation. Angola. Let's hang on to that one because we kind of need the bases there in Africa. We're gonna hang on to that. Oh, they get. Then why even ask? Why even ask? All right, 14 submarines. 8-inch quality one. Will we ever use 8-inch guns again? Maybe. Let's just buy them. I don't know. I don't know when I don't know when we use them. Maybe I'm like, I'm not sure. Guns aren't really the thing anymore. But all right. So Russia lost a heavy cruiser. Germany lost a battle cruiser and a light cruiser. All right. We're still getting delays on our submarines. We just finished quite a lot of them, so shouldn't get any more delays. There we go, 17 more. There we go. We're going to sell to anyone who wants to, but although we're being criticized for our expenditures. All right, we're just going to go for, I don't want to lower the tension, but our unrest is climbing. So we got to say no to the money this time. Here's a new fighter prototype. So we get an extra 100 speed on those, like 100 plus range. The stats jump enormously there. I like this one. It's got the best speed, the medium choice or range, but it also offers kind of the best statistics there. Carries a slightly smaller, actually, that one carries a smaller bomb. So maybe we'll go for this one here. Yeah, we'll go for the Douglas. How are our jet fighters looking? It might be time. It might be time to request a new one. Of course, we're developing this fighter, so it might have to wait a little while before we do that. So, but we do need better jet fighters. Germany lost another battle cruiser. Well, just look at it as doing Germany a favor, getting rid of all those big ships that, well, they're just sort of targets right now. But wow, our naval budget sure is up there. All right, we're gonna build four more. What about eight more McCall class destroyers? Got to get our funding down. I don't really care about France. Well, it costs us a prestige, so we'll just go for an international force. Okay. Well, now we got some decent tension. We got yellow with three nations. Japan, of all people, are kind of mad at us. France and Germany have signed an alliance. Wow. We're not selling radar to anyone right now. Okay. We never did get the Philip. We never got a war with Spain that I remember. We never got the Philippines, which would have been pretty nice. Oh, Japan has gone fascist. Russia lost a battleship. Germany lost another battle cruiser. What do you know? Maybe I'll refit these Enterprise like immediately with an angled flight deck, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's play nice so we don't start a war with like France or something silly, but because we got all this stuff on the way here. Okay. Ooh, that'll be nice. ASW for anyone with torpedoes or destroyers should be pretty good. Okay, sorry. Get a text on my phone from the pharmacy. All right, Germany lost a light carrier. Russia lost a light cruiser. I think Germany is losing this war. Yeah, Germany lost another battle cruiser and a light cruiser in exchange for a battleship. They are getting their butt kicked. What the heck? Like Germany is so much bigger. Like they're just so much bigger than Russia is. But they've lost like they've lost half their battle cruisers. Yes, we need more destroyers. I agree. We're gonna go for lowering unrest. As much as I want money right now. Okay, Philippines went independent, and Japan's just like getting mad at us. Oh, they're allied with Germany, so it makes them feel confident, but they're scared because we're so strong. Unfortunately, they're allied with Germany, and Germany is allied with France. Yeah, Germany's allied with France, and France is allied with Germany, so that would be like a sort of an axis where you take away Italy and throw in France, which would be kind of unfortunate because France is competent compared to Italy. Let's uh, let's be mean to Britain and gain some prestige in the process. Okay, Russia lost a heavy cruiser. Now we're bleeding cash. So now we give up that prestige to lower tensions, hopefully with um, Japan. I don't think it will. Actually, I don't think it'll affect Japan because it's not one of the like the four, like your first four get affected by stuff like this. So if we don't, if we give up a prestige in order to not gain unrest, essentially. So yeah, it didn't touch Japan. Okay, now we're at Japan. Weird, very weird, but we'll take it. All right, let's send our Pennsylvanias. Who do we have in Asia? The Arizonas. So what kind of support? We have 150 base capacity. Yeah, we're gonna go over there and pick a fight. So let's send over our flagships. Send them to Northeast Asia. We're also going to send in First Light Cruiser Division, a Destroyer Division. Where's our first Destroyer Division? It must be somewhere else because it's not on here. We're going to send in the Yorktowns, all four of them. So that's 6 and 7. And we need 6 and 7 on destroyers. And that'll probably be good. But we need the first destroyer division. It's probably in Europe right now. So let's go find it. Where is it? There it is. Yep, it's in Europe. I'll move you over to Northeast Asia. And then we still need forces in Europe because France is going to jump in. So that is where the West Virginias will go. So off to Northern Europe with you. That's number 2. So we need Cruiser Group 2 and Destroyer Group 2. I think I just saw it. I think it's also already in Europe. So that'll be good. Yep, they are in Europe already. Oh, they're obsolete. Man, that's going to stink. I'll probably, as soon as I can, excuse me, as soon as I can, I'll probably, once these McCalls are like worked up and ready to go, I will send them to replace either the first or second destroyer division. And we need escorts, trade protection. We need raiders. So these two, this one's going to Southeast Asia. This one's going to Northeast Asia. These two are going to Northern Europe. And they are all raiders. We're going to unrestricted submarine warfare. The submarines are on auto move already, but we're going to go ahead and deploy some of them to Southeast Asia. We're going to deploy Northeast Asia. And Northeast Asia. We'll see how the submarine campaign goes. We'll grab some subs and send them to Northeast Asia. We'll see what happens. We got good quality subs, 100, 120 plus for the most part. All right. Yeah, we don't have blockade power in Asia, so we should get some good rating. Oh, our budget's going to crash after this war. Oh, nice. Cool. They've invaded us. Oh, Japan's fighting Russia still. Well, we'll see how this goes. We lost a bunch of subs on patrol. We sank 15 merchants already. How's France doing? Is France getting mad at us yet? Nothing yet? Oh, Germany. Right. They're out of Germany. Okay. Well, that's not fine, but it is what it is, as they say. This is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Oh, hey, there's a little cruiser action on our west coast. Don't mind if we do. We don't have any air bases nearby, do we? Oh well. Send out the scouts. Cool. Let's get into battle formation. This might be our last war before things just go like just missile spam. So hopefully this will end up being like a fun war. We can just enjoy it. Yeah, no torpedoes on these things. What are these? Brooklyn class. The enemy is so gun shy. Listen, you wanted this war. You were confident because you have an ally. You wanted this fight, and now you're just gonna run away. Coward. We're scoring some 6-inch hits on their ships. And of course, we just get annihilated with torpedoes. Why didn't I expect that? We're fighting Japan. Well, at least we're limiting the flooding. That one's about to go. And that one's on its way to going. They'll be at the bottom of the ocean soon enough. What type of ships are these? These are the Olympias. Those are pretty old. Holy crap! This is actually obnoxious. Well, we really have to kill these ships now because we've taken so much damage that this is going to be a very, very humiliating and messy defeat if we don't. We're scoring some hits. There's some 9-inch hits. That's what we're looking for. How many torpedoes could they have? They have 12 tubes. Yeah, they got a bunch of side launchers. Man, I miss playing Japan sometimes. But Japan can't build three modern battleships and four modern carriers all at the same time, like the US can. How fast is this thing? 31 knots. My destroyers are 35, so they should be able to outflank them, like get ahead of them here at some point. Well, I guess we'll just go for these light cruisers. Kill what we can. Although this thing here is turned around, so what's the deal with that? Did it take a rudder hit from destroyers? Could it be? Could we get so lucky? Oh, that must have been a dud. You can see where we hit them, but it didn't go off. Well, the cruisers are going to come back northish. All right, this guy here just took some hits, so he's going to go home. And I've got a bunch of destroyers that just kind of running around up here. I haven't been paying attention to them. I didn't think I would need them. I'm kind of shocked that this thing down here hasn't been like just destroyed with all the 9-inch guns that are hitting it. Does it have armor? 2-inch belt. Well, it is an 8,600-ton ship, so um, even if you don't have armor, it still has like enough structure and stuff that you can shoot it a few times and it won't just immediately sink like a destroyer will. There we go. That'll slow you down. Ah, stop it. I hate that. All right, and we'll put some kill guarantee torpedoes into it and then send them home. Meanwhile, we gotta come down here and chase after this stupid light cruiser. We're hitting it so much. What is going on here? It's like invincible. We're gonna be careful because this thing is loaded with torpedoes. Even if when we there's no if we are going to sink this thing, but when we do sink it, I don't know if we'll actually win the. I don't know if it'll be considered a win or not. It is a win. Okay, so we lost a light cruiser and a destroyer, and they lost a heavy cruiser and two lights. Let's take a look and see how new these ships are. I like how new they are. Generally depends on my personal value on them, unless it's like a sort of unique looking ship. So this is a little bit older, but it is a 13,000-ton heavy cruiser. And this one here in 1938. I'm not sure how new I should expect ships to be from Japan. because they are pretty limited on their money and shipbuilding. Oh, okay. So we get steam catapults. What this does, it reduces your carrier displacement limit for operating heavy jet fighters and jet attack to 30,000 tons. I don't think our bunker hills. I'm not worried about the medium bomber. It can wait. I'd rather do a jet fighter. We sank 22 merchants. We lost no submarines that time. All right, let's save the game. Germany will be jumping in here eventually. Our bunker hills. Bunker hills are only 20,000 tons. So these bunker hills will go. Like once the enterprises are finished, the bunker hills are gone. Like they're not going to be able to operate jet aircraft, and they're small. They're old. They're 20 years old already, and they're going to be like 23 or 24 by the time we probably get around to scrapping them, unless this war ends like immediately. All right, we're at 26 minutes. We probably have a little bit more to go here. Where are our ships at? Here they are. They're on the way. It's going to be 2 turns before I can get to Northeast Asia and try to get Shanghai defended. We only have 2 batteries there to defend it, unfortunately. All right, cool. This is right here. I don't think I want to take this fight. We only have 1 heavy cruiser, so I want to decline this one because I think we would lose more victory points than we would gain. Well, I think we would lose more victory points in the battle than we're giving up right there, if that makes any sense. Ooh, nice. Defend Shanghai. So Germany is at war with Russia. Germany was getting its butt kicked. And now that we're in the war, like all of a sudden they're not losing anything. hmm We don't have any allies. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you next time and so safe.